Okay, so this question says a shoe store uses the formula S equals 2.29 times F, take away 21, to model the relationship between a man's shoe size, S, and his foot length, F. Jonathan wears a size 14 shoe. Okay, so this is his shoe size 14. We're going to use the formula to estimate his foot length. So we need to figure out his foot length to the nearest centimeter. Okay, so let's write down the formula. S equals 2.29 times F, take away 21. And just to recap, S represents his shoe size and F represents his foot length. Which variable do we need to figure out? Do we need to figure out his shoe size or do we need to figure out his foot length? That's right, we need to figure out his foot length because the question says use a formula to estimate his foot length to the nearest centimeter. Okay, so we're going to plug in the values that we know. Do we know his shoe size? Can we replace this letter S, this variable, with a number? Yes, we know his shoe size is 14. So we're going to write 14 is equal to 2.29 times F, take away 21. Now, we need to look at this equation. We have the left side of the equation and we have the right side of the equation. Remember, our goal is to isolate our variable F. By the end of this, we want to get F all the way by itself on the right side of the equation because it's on the right side here, so I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, so I have 2.29 times F, take away 21. So what's the first thing we need to undo on the right side of this equation? What do we need to get rid of? That's right, we need to get rid of this take away 21. What do I need to do to make that become 0? Remember, we always do the opposite operation. So what's the opposite of take away 21? Plus 21. If I do negative 21 plus 21, I get 0. So that is helping me to isolate my variable. So I'm just left with 2.29 times F on the right side. But because I did this plus 21 on the right side, what do I have to do to the left side? I have to add 21. So we're going to do 14 plus 21 on the left side. Okay, can we simplify that? What's 14 plus 21? That's right, 35. So 35 is equal to 2.29 F, which means times F. Again, opposite operations. Opposite of subtraction is addition. Opposite of multiplication, we have 2.29 times F. This means multiply. So the opposite of that would be division. So if I divide this by 2.29, that reduces to 1. 1 times anything is whatever the answer is. If I divide the right side by 2.29, I have to divide the left side by 2.29. So let's do that on our calculator. 35 divided by 2.29 will give me approximately 15.28. The question says use a formula to estimate his foot length to the nearest centimeter. So his foot length to the nearest centimeter is approximately, 15 centimeters long. And that's if he's wearing a size 14 shoe. Okay.